there is a suggestion that we need some sort of coalition, an alliance between parents and doctors because of the special problems, health problems faced by kids. And I have someone on the line, and you can stay, Jane, because you might have a question about this as a mom, but Dr. Hirotako Yamashiro is chair of the Ontario Medical Association's section on pediatrics. And they held a news conference this week to announce the formation of this new alliance. Doctor, good morning.
Good morning.
Why do we need an alliance of parents, doctors, and others?
That's an excellent question, and this is essentially something that was born when, and as you mentioned, I think it's interesting you mentioned that you have a pediatrician, and of course other people don't. And when you look at the majority of children in Ontario, they are being looked after by family physicians. But from a pediatrician standpoint, as the premier medical experts in children's health, they not only look after the medical well-being of children, but we're also passionate advocates for overall well-being of all children. And you look at all the different issues that are facing children now from an access to care standpoint, from a preventive care standpoint. We saw the example with the dental care being brought up this week in the media. You talk about the deepening problems of childhood poverty, the school problem, mental health issues, increasing complex care issues with children. There are all these things that pediatricians deal with individually on a day-by-day basis. And a recent survey of our membership showed that there was a concern that pediatricians were not at the forefront in working with parents, with teachers, with dentists, with other family doctors, whoever has a common interest in the well-being of children.
Right. So you're talking about a group of people, and the more the better to make it powerful so that you can speak out on behalf of children on health issues.
I think that's a good way to summarize that, in the sense that we're starting a consultation process to find out who our natural partners would be, what the key issues are that we'd like to affect change on, and work together. And it is going to be a partnership, and it is going to be an alliance, and it is going to be a big tent concept.
You say in your news release that children of Ontario are in peril.
Yes.
That's a pretty strong word.
It is. It is. But I think that if you look at the different things that are happening, whether you're talking about the growing problems of childhood obesity, the problems with childhood diabetes that's coming with that. We hear a lot about adult diabetes. You don't hear about childhood diabetes very much at all. You have children's mental health with they have the same issues with depression. You're talking about the different challenges. Children are unique because depending on the age group, they're going to have different mental health issues. It's not going to be lumped in one group. Increasingly, there's all these different problems that seem outside the medical sphere, but are actually all interconnected. And if something is not really done in terms of dealing with these problems are only going to get worse. And I think that parents share our concern. We hear about it every day in our offices, in different settings from parents.
All right, listen, sorry, doctor, to cut you short, but you've probably gotten a few people thinking, I might want to be involved in this.
Absolutely.
What do they do?
Well, if you come to our website, pedsontario.com, P-E-D-S, Ontario, one word, .com, you will see introductory material on the concept of the Alliance. You'll see a clip of the media conference we did at Queen's Park last week that mentions some of the things you've covered a few minutes ago. But more importantly, we'll have a link to an application form, so to speak, where you can express interest in joining the Pediatricians Alliance. And once we're really we've already heard from many different people, and we're really hoping to get this thing together in time for a larger spring roundtable meeting next spring.
Thank you, Doctor. We appreciate it. Sorry again to cut you short, but I have to go.
Okay, thank you.
It's one of those timing issues I face every morning.
Well, I appreciate the time. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Dr. Hirotaka Yamashiro, chair of the Ontario Medical Association section on pediatrics. Pretty interesting.